It was one of those quiet mornings at my lake cabin, the kind where the fog clings to the water, and the only sound is the crackle of the fire. I had a friend staying with me that week, a retired judge who liked to escape the city and spend time fishing in peace. The judge was on the porch, sipping coffee, when the rumble of SUVs broke the calm. A group of HOA board members rolled up, led, as always, by Karen, clutching her binder like a weapon. I knew trouble was brewing before they even set foot on the porch. Karen didn't bother knocking. She marched straight up and shouted, "Open this door immediately. You're in violation of multiple HOA rules, illegal modifications, unapproved guests, and unauthorized structures." I opened the window instead of the door. "Karen, this is private land. You don't own a single inch of it." Her face twisted. "Don't test me. If you won't comply voluntarily, we'll enforce compliance." Before I could respond, Karen waved her arm. Two board members actually hauled out a crowbar and started prying at my front door. Wood splintered. The retired judge set his mug down, eyebrows raised. "They're really doing this?" he asked. I sighed. "Yep, they've lost their minds." The door crashed open with a loud crack, and Karen strode inside as though she'd conquered enemy territory. "You're finished," she snapped. "We'll fine you, evict you, and seize this property for the HOA. The judge stepped into the living room, calm as ever, and cleared his throat. "Young lady," he said firmly, "you've just committed unlawful entry, destruction of property, and attempted seizure without cause." Karen blinked, confused. "And who exactly are you?" He pulled a slim leather wallet from his pocket and flipped it open. Inside was his retired judge's ID, along with his still active Bar Association card. "I'm a former Superior Court judge," he said, "and I assure you what you've just done isn't a violation. It's a crime." The room went dead quiet. Karen's binder slipped slightly in her hands. That can't be true. I was enforcing HOA bylaws." The judge's voice cut through the air like a gavel striking wood. "Bylaws don't give you the right to break into a private residence. You've just given this homeowner grounds to sue your HOA for damages, harassment, and unlawful entry. And I would be delighted to testify." One of the board members turned pale. "Karen, maybe we should leave." "No," Karen snapped, though her voice wavered. "We have authority. You have nothing," the judge thundered. "I spent 30 years on the bench. I've seen petty tyrants like you before. If I were still sitting, I'd hold you in contempt on the spot. Now, get out before I call the sheriff myself." For the first time, Karen faltered. The fire in her eyes dimmed under the weight of authority she couldn't bulldoze with a binder. She stammered something about appeals and misunderstandings, then turned on her heel and stormed out, dragging her shaken board members with her. When the sheriff did arrive, summoned by a concerned neighbor who heard the commotion, he listened to the judge's account, examined the splintered door, and took a full report. Karen's name was front and center. That evening, the judge raised his coffee mug again, smiling faintly. "Haven't had that much fun in retirement in years," he said. I chuckled. Karen thought she could steamroll me. She didn't expect the law itself to be sitting in my living room. From that day on, Karen gave my cabin a wide berth. She could shout about bylaws all she wanted, but she'd already learned what happens when you bring a binder to a courtroom fight.